Stop wasting time on random GK questions. 80% of the CTET language pedagogy paper comes from just these 5 concepts. If you don't know the difference between phonology and morphology, you are literally throwing away 4 marks right now. Save this video before I delete it. So let us check how much score you are going to acquire. First question, the child at primary level may not use a particular grammatical construction correctly but may be able to understand it in context. This indicates that A, the child is careless and needs to be punished. B, child lacks intelligence. C, receptive vocabulary is more than expressive vocabulary. D, the child has hearing defect. Answer is C, receptive vocabulary is more than expressive vocabulary. In language acquisition, comprehension, that is the receptive skill, always develops faster and earlier than production, that is expressive skills. A child might not speak a complex grammatical structure yet, but can understand it when heard. This is natural phase of development and does not indicate any defect or carelessness. This question has been asked in CTET 2009. Next question is which is asked in CTET 2018. Errors made by children while learning a language are: A, sign of the child's carelessness. B, an indication of child's lack of practice. C, a part of the natural learning process and indicative of their development, a sign of not having studied well. Answer is C, a part of the natural learning process and indicative of their development. According to modern pedagogy and linguistics like Pitt Corder and Stephen Krashen, errors are not negative, they are windows into child's developing linguistic styles or systems, making errors like goad instead of went. Goad, go from goad to goad instead of saying went shows that child is actively trying to figure out grammatical rules on their own, which is a healthy sign of learning. Question number 3. This question has been asked in CTET 2016. Which of the following is a correctly matched pair in the context of language learning? A, phonology, study of word meanings. B, syntax, study of sentence structure. C, morphology, study of speech sounds. D, semantics, study of word formation. Answer is B, that is syntax, study of sentence structure. This is the most fundamental pairing in linguistics: phonology, sound patterns; morphology, word formation; semantics, word meanings; and syntax, sentence structure. Next question, which is asked in CTET 2015, paper 1, is when a child says, "I have ate my food," the teacher should: A, immediately correct the child and ask him to repeat the correct sentence. B, ignore the error as it will automatically get corrected over time. C, gently recast the sentence by saying, "Oh, you have eaten your food. That's great." D, make the child write the correct sentence 10 times. Answer is C, gently recast the sentence by saying, "Oh, you have eaten your food. That's great." CTET pedagogy strongly emphasizes the communicative approach. When a child makes a grammatical error during natural speech, the best strategy is recasting. The teacher repeats the correct version naturally within the flow of conversation without explicitly pointing out the mistake. This reinforces the correct structure without demotivating the child. Next question number 5, which is asked in 2019, paper 1. The main purpose of assessment in a language classroom should be: A, to penalize students who do not perform well. B, to rank students based on their marks. C, to provide feedback to both teacher and the learner for improvement. D, to complete the school's academic calendar. Answer is to provide feedback to both teacher and the learner for improvement. In CTET's constructivist approach, assessment is formative. Assessment for learning. Formative is done for learning. It is not meant for punishing, ranking, or administrative formality. Its primary goal is diagnostic, to help the teacher to understand where students are struggling and help the student to understand their own strength and weaknesses so they can improve. Next question, number 6, which has been asked from in 2021 CTET exam paper 2. What is universal grammar according to Noam Chomsky? A, grammar rules that are taught in all schools worldwide. B, an innate biological capacity of the human brain to acquire language. C, a set of grammar rules common to all Indian languages. D, the grammatical rules of English language. Answer is B, an innate biological capacity of human brain to acquire knowledge. Chomsky theory of universal grammar, that is also known as UG, argues that humans are born with language acquisition device LAD hardwired in their brain. This biological disposition allows children to naturally pick up the complex grammatical rules of their native language without explicit instruction, simply by being exposed to it. Next question, which is asked in CTET 2017 paper 1, which of the following skill is considered a receptive skill in language learning? A, speaking. B, writing. C, listening. D, fluency. Answer is C, listening. Language skills are broadly divided into two categories: receptive skill, that is input, listening and reading; receiving information. Productive skill is the output, speaking and writing, producing information. Children typically develop receptive skills much earlier than productive skills. So they start listening and understanding before they start speaking and writing. Question number 8. This question was asked in CTET 2018 paper 2. A teacher asks students to find out the meaning of happy, happily and happiness. This activity helps in teaching A, syntax, B, morphology, C, phonetics, D, pragmatics. Answer is morphology. This activity deals with word formation. Happy is the root word. Happily and happiness are suffix ly and ness are suffix found morphemes added to create new words. Studying how words are formed, broken down, and how their base meaning changes with the addition of morphemes is the definition of morphology. Question number 9. This question has been asked in CTET 2016 paper 1. In a multilingual classroom, a teacher should A, insist that students only speak in the target language at all times. B, use the mother tongue as a resource to facilitate learning the target language. C, punish students who speak their mother tongue. D, separate students based on their mother tongues. Answer is B, use the mother tongue as a resource to facilitate learning the target language. CTET pedagogy strongly supports the National Curriculum Framework NCF 2005, which encourages a multilingual approach. The mother tongue is not a hindrance but a valuable resource. Using it to explain different concepts, translate and make connections help to build a strong foundation for learning second or third language. Question number 10. This question has been asked in CTET 2020. The phrase meaningful learning in language teaching implies that A, students should learn dictionary meaning of all words. B, learning should be connected to real life experiences and prior knowledge of the learner. C, only the literal meaning of sentence should be taught. D, rote memorization of grammar rules is the best method. Answer is B, learning should be connected to the real life experiences and prior knowledge of the learners. Meaningful learning based on David Ausubel's theory happens when new information is linked to what a learner already knows, relates to their real life context. Simply learning dictionary meaning or rote grammar rules constitute rote learning or mechanical memorization, which CTET strongly discourages. Language should be taught in relevant and contextualized manner. So, with quick recap for revision: child's error, natural development process. So, answer is never punish. Answer mantra. Answer such questions where the option is never punish, treat as a learning window. Grammar correction, recasting. Repeat correctly in conversation. Chomsky key concept is universal grammar, biological or inborn capacity, LAD. Vocabulary, receptive, expressive, understands more than they speak. Skills, receptive versus productive, listening and reading. Assessment, formative purpose, feedback and improvement, not ranking. Multilingualism, mother tongue, use it as a resource, not a hindrance. Morphology, word formation, root words, prefixes and suffixes. Meaningful learning is constructivism, connect to real life and prior knowledge. So these terms will help you to remember the answer or choose the correct answer. So if you like, react with a star, and if you want part 2 of these questions, forward it to your group and subscribe the channel. Thank you.